What's up, boys? Thank you so much for joining me today. We're working on the Silverado yet again. I got a new MAF sensor. Well, actually, I got two, but we'll get into that in just a second. And then I also will show you how to not melt your spark plug wires. New mistake on my part. I just got too excited. I'll explain later. So the one that I had actually ordered is right here. I installed it, removed the stock one, and this one actually seems to be worse. It was DOA, so I got a hold of them and they just told me to go ahead and send it back. So I just went to the parts store in town. I went to O'Reilly's, picked this boy up. They didn't have a Delphi in stock, but I figured screw it. They said that this came with a lifetime warranty. So I went ahead and picked it up. And as you can see, it comes in a static proof bag. So that's already more promising than the bubble wrap that the other one was in. As you guys can see, I got the MAF sensor out. It's literally just 3 flatheads. You got to take the filter off, remove the coupler, pull the plug, and remove the MAF. What I did do is I actually disconnected the ground before I did it. And then you have 3, what are they? I think it's a size 4 hexagon screws that hold it in, and then you can remove it. So here's the stock one, the new one, and then the new one. So as you guys can see, I was looking at them. This one's a bit different than the others. See if I can get a bit of a comparison. That's the new one that took a shit. I don't know if it's a bad one or what, or if it's just not compatible. They said that it was. I don't know enough about them to really know, but I can tell just by looking at them that it's a different layout. So that's got to be something to do with it. Also, if you guys have been keeping up on the channel, my vacuum sealed filter, I still have it. I actually ordered, which you guys do know, a new filter, but as you can see, it is a lot smaller. So I thought that was going to be wide enough when I was looking at it, and it is not. You can literally take that and put it over it. So that was my bad. I gotta order a new one. I'll find something to put this on in the future, I'm sure. It's one of the upcoming projects. This will go to good use. New MAF sensors installed. Everything's buttoned up, ready to go. If you did notice a lack of light, that's because that did fall and explode. Turns out when you trip over the cord and it hits your truck, the bulb does not survive. So now I need to find a new bulb for that, and also clean this shop up. Like this is bad. I can't even go anywhere without tripping over stuff. So I'll get a new bulb and then we can get to the wires. And here's those plug wires I was talking about. Now this is completely preventable. Like this is 100% my fault. I should have used the boots. I waited too long to order said boots, and these rested on the header. Now granted, these were pretty long. These are called JDMSpeed. Yes, I got something that says JDM and put it on my truck. Now I don't know if it's for the Japanese domestic or whatever. I just saw them. They look pretty sweet and they had pretty good reviews. But you can get them on eBay. I'm sure some of you have seen them. I personally do not recommend them. Like, obviously this is my fault, but they're just way too long. I'll show you guys here in a second. Even with the valve cover extensions I have, these were just aggressively too long. So I went ahead and picked up a set of Taylor plugs. Ordered these from Summit. We're gonna go ahead and get these on, or plug wires, excuse me. And then I got the boots, which I should have had in the first place. I ordered these off eBay for like, I think 20 bucks. They're good enough for now. They're rated to 2,500 degrees. So we'll see how well these work out, because I really don't want to burn these Taylors. Oh, also, how I've been able to drive it is I still have the MSDs that I had on there before. You guys can kind of see them down in there. But we're gonna go ahead and get those out and get the Taylors on. So I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys in the light. But as you guys can see, this is so much longer. This is the JDM one, and here's the MSD ones that I had on. And they are so much longer. Eventually I knew I was gonna end up getting new plug wires, because you can't, they look like garbage because they're just too long, and that's even with the valve cover spacers. I just wasn't happy with them. So them melting actually just expedited the process. As you guys can see, well, here we are. I've got the MSDs, the JDMs, and then the Taylors. Look how much longer they are. Like, that's crazy. But the MSDs, I don't mind them. I did have to cut the boot, as you guys can see right there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I did have to cut the boot because you have to press them on really hard to get them to seat onto the spark plug. So this is my first time using Taylor's. I've used MSDs, I've used the stock AC Delcos, I've used off-brands, obviously. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna like the Taylor's. Well, scratch that, boys. I spoke too soon. So these boots are not gonna work. I cannot get these to fit at all. It's just not gonna happen. No matter which way I try and put them on, the boot is not gonna go over the spark plug wire. So we tried. I don't know if these are for the old school small blocks or what, but they're not gonna work for my truck. I did get the Taylor's on and I am really happy with these. These just popped right on. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. And as you guys can see, they're not even touching the headers at all. So that's a huge plus. Now eventually I will probably end up getting boots anyway, even though they're not hitting. Because that was my complete problem with those JDM ones. They were resting on the header. Like I said, my bad. I did have to kind of wiggle it, turn this a little bit on the coil pack because it was pretty close, but as you guys can see, there's a good gap. So I don't know what the performance gains are going to be over the MSDs. I don't know if there's going to be one at all, but I'm already telling you guys I'm going to run Taylor's because they popped on perfectly. All right, let's start her up. Alright boys, so I'm going to let her warm up, let the new MAF kind of figure itself out, and then we'll take her out for a drive. Well, she already seems to be doing a lot better. I don't want to get on it too much, I just wanted to make sure. It already seems to be doing a lot better. Before it was just sputtering like crazy. I didn't know where it was at. That was a pretty good one. Been driving around a little bit. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call this a win, boys. I'm gonna get it taken to Tony and then have him tune it to the new MAF. Let's get on a little bit. I know I said I wasn't gonna get on it too much, but that's just too much fun. I can't wait to get this thing fully tuned. Alright, back to the shop. Alright boys, she seems to be doing a lot better. Hopefully that check engine light doesn't come back. I'm gonna drive around for a while longer because by this time it had already come back last time, so hopefully it just stays away and this is good to go. Now Tony does want to tune it to the new MAF, so we're going to go ahead and do that hopefully within the next couple days, maybe tomorrow. It depends on when we both have the same time off. So that's coming because there's a lot more power in there waiting to get out. Like I said, we've just got it on the base tune right now just to get it driving and get everything figured out. So hopefully soon enough we'll be making some good power and then we can get it to the dyno. My plan is to get it to the dyno before winter starts, so hopefully soon enough we'll get it there. As for the giveaway, for you guys that have waited or have made it all the way to the end of the video, I will be posting a picture of the mirrors to the community. What I want you guys to do is go ahead and comment on there and tell me what year your truck is, what kind of truck you've got, the year and all that. And then I'll go ahead and pick probably next weekend, and then I'll just update the community on who ended up winning the mirrors. I think that's the best way to go about it right now. Like I said, it's not a huge giveaway, but I just wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for the support and the subscribers. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it was kind of all over the place, turned into like a spark plug wire review or whatever, but I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night.